Wendell Aldridge here.
Please, on Zoom, Judge.
Who's representing him?
What do you need, Judge?
Okay, have you spoken to him? Because if he doesn't know how to appear via Zoom, then I'm gonna bench warrant him.
I did speak with him yesterday.
I don't know what's happening here, but
I don't as
it's
well.
making me uncomfortable. So I don't know if you want to call him, tell him that if he's gonna appear via Zoom, he needs to appear appropriate. I don't need to see his bare feet. He needs to be sitting up, upright, ready for court. He's supposed to be in person because he has a preliminary examination and he has a bond show cause.
I'm aware, Judge. I will let him know.
On the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Jessica Alicia, file number 23-01766 FD. Appearance for the record.
Morning, Your Honor, Jennifer Lawton on behalf of the people. And Assistant Public Defender Sarah Donnelly on behalf of the defendant Jessica Alicia, who is appearing separately by video.
Okay, Ms. Alicia, can you hear us?
Yes, I can, Your Honor. Good morning.
Okay, good morning. Today was the date that was set for a bond show cause and a probable cause conference. Where is she located?
Your Honor, she is located at the Lansing River Recovery Center right now. I just want to put on the record that I had made it, I told the court in an email and to the prosecutor's office that my understanding was that she went to Bear River Health on Saturday, but they didn't have a bed available. So she is still at the Lansing Recovery Center and going to until a bed is available.
I'm trying to understand why is there bond show cause?
There's allegations, Your Honor, that she failed to appear for drug testing from pretrial services.
There's nothing on the file about it. Should be placed on the file. Okay, so we have email from pretrial services dated April 1st that Ms. Alicia failed to report for her regular testing. She failed to report on March 23rd, March 28th, and March 30th. And she was ordered as part of her bond conditions to PBT at random 2 times per week. And so this matter could be set for a hearing. Ms. Alicia, you have the right to have a contested hearing on the bond violation. A bond violation is a contempt of court order. And so if you're found to be in violation of your bond conditions, your bond can be revoked pending the underlying matter, or you can be sentenced to a term of jail time for the violation. And if it's punishable with a maximum penalty of 93 days in jail and $7,500 in fines. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
How does she want to handle the bond violation?
She doesn't dispute it. It should be pleaded guilty.
That's correct, ma'am. You don't want a hearing. You want to plead guilty to the violations.
That's correct, Your Honor.
Raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give is the truth and the whole truth under penalty of perjury?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, you can put your hand down. Okay, you understand, ma'am, your right to have a hearing on the violations, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
You also understand that there's a possible penalty imposed for violating your bond conditions, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Willing to give up your hearing and enter a guilty plea to the violations?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anybody threatening you to do that?
No, Your Honor.
Any promises being made to you in exchange for you pleading guilty to the violation?
Yes, Your Honor.
What's the promises?
I'm sorry, I just interpreted the last question.
Promises being made to you?
Oh,
I said, are there any?
I
Someone
apologize.
promising you?
No, Your Honor, no one's promised me anything.
Okay, as to the bond violation that you failed to report to EverHealth for testing or for PBT on March 23rd, 2024, March 28th, 2024, and March 30th, 2024, how do you plead?
I plead guilty, Your Honor.
Okay, were you arraigned back on January 19th, 2024 by Magistrate Milmore?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, and was part of your bond conditions that you were to test randomly 2 times per month by way of PBT at EverHealth?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you report for testing on March 23rd, March 28th, or March 30th?
No, Your Honor.
Why is that?
Your Honor, on the 23rd, I want to be very honest with the court, and I relapsed on the 23rd. I immediately put myself into treatment on the 25th, which is why I didn't report. I was held at McLaren Hospital and then went straight into the Lansing Recovery Center. I've been here since, waiting for a bed to open up. Right now, it sounds like today they are making arrangements with Allegiance Health instead of Bear River Health, just because the bed would be open sooner. So I've been at the recovery center since. So I did miss, honestly, I did miss the one on the 23rd, but after the 23rd, I was in treatment.
The additional factual basis for that.
None for the defense. Nothing from the people.
Thank you. The court accepts your plea to the violation. I find it to be freely, voluntarily, and intelligently. And you are currently at the Lansing, you said River Recovery?
Lansing Recovery Center.
Lansing Recovery Center waiting for a bed at Bear River, is that correct?
No, I believe right now the Allegiance Health, Henry Ford Jackson.
Okay. And then there's a probable cause conference that's scheduled for today. What are we doing with the underlying matter?
Your Honor, the goal has been to get Ms. Alicia into sobriety court. We've had a couple of setbacks because she has been in various treatment programs. I do think that sobriety court is ultimately the best option at this point. So I guess at this time I would ask that the court be willing to grant us another adjournment. I know that there have been a couple, so that we can get her screened for sobriety court and see if we can go that route.
Sounds like that's accurate.
Yes.
We'll do 30 days.
Thank you.
May 9th at 9 a.m. You have any questions for the court today, Ms. Alicia?
No, Your Honor.
Continue your bond as set. Any additional matters for the record?
Nothing else from the people.
None for defense.
Okay. Is that a PCC date? Okay. Okay, sounds good. We're off the record on this matter.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Okay, on the record in the matter of the people, the state of Michigan versus Ronald Becker, file number 23-02921, counsel appearance.
Assistant Prosecutor Paige Petrosky on behalf of the people. Aaron Robinson, Assistant Public Defender for Mr. Becker.
Mr. Becker present.
Your Honor, he's currently in custody in Gratiot County.
Hello. Hello?
Hello? Yeah. We'll reset this. We already addressed the timeline so that we can get a writ. June 20th at 9. You say June 20th? Yes. June 20th at 9 a.m. You know how long he's supposed to be in Gratiot?
I do not, Judge. I literally just found out 10 minutes ago, but I will update the court if I find out anything.
Sounds good. I will do that at that time. Any additional matters for the record on this file?
Nothing from the people. No, Your Honor.
Okay, did you speak to Mr. Aldridge? Because I'm still seeing his bare feet.
Yes, I did text him. So
Does he know how to turn his camera around? Okay, well, I'm gonna put him in a breakout room. You can log in and talk to your client and prepare him for how to appear via Zoom. On the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan. Let's see. Juan Trevino, file number 24-00171, counsel appearance.
Assistant Prosecutor Paige Petrosky on behalf of the people.
Luke Goodrich from the Public Defender's Office, here to represent Mr. Trevino, who is not present today.
Where's Mr. Trevino?
Your Honor, I have not been able to get in any contact with him since the time of our plea. I did speak with a woman who seemed to know him this morning and said she would pass along a message to him. But I believe he also did fail to show for his pre-sentence review as well.
I was gonna say, I don't have a probation file. Sir? Oh, okay, well, he's not here, so we'll issue a bench warrant. And remand. Any additional matters for today's record?
Nothing from the people.
No, Your Honor.
You're all set, thank you. For the record in the matter, the people of the state of Michigan versus Keith Robert King, file number 24-00793, counsel appearance.
Assistant Prosecutor Paige Petrosky on behalf of the people. And Your Honor, Assistant Public Defender Aaron Schroeder on behalf of Mr. King, who is present and now standing to my right.
How are you, Mr. King? It was the date that was set for a preliminary examination. That was for a police officer fleeing and eluding, a police officer assault on a driving while license is suspended. How are we proceeding?
It was my understanding that Mr. King would be accepting the plea offer that was extended by our office. And that is correct, Your Honor. I do have the advice of rights form here. I did not realize there was a second page to. I'm going to have Mr. King.
Yeah, the sheet.
And the
Yes,
plea
I do.
sheet, and I have it here. May I approach, Your Honor?
Yes, so you can wait, she's signing that anyways.
Can you print that? And we did review his rights earlier. I just did not realize there was a second page that had. the
Yeah,
actual
this
signature.
is scale change the form this year for some reason.
If you want to, might as well. so that they have to- Don't worry, I do the same thing way too often. Oh, you're right. All right.
Okay, so I have here a plea sheet. It says the offer is for you to plead guilty to an added count 4 of attempted police officer plea alluding to 4th degree, and an added count 5 of attempted police officer assaulting, resisting, obstructing, and that the people will dismiss the remaining charges as well as the habitual offender notice. Is that a complete and accurate understanding of the offer?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor.
You would like to accept that offer? Raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give us the truth and the whole truth under penalty of perjury? You can put your hand down. Okay, we have a 2-page advice of rights with plea information sheet. There's a signature page. Did you sign and date this for today? And you went over these rights with your attorney? Do you understand each of these rights? And are you willing to give up these rights to accept the offer? That means you're gonna give up your right to the presumption of innocence. You're innocent until proven guilty. You'll give up your right to go to jury trial and to require the prosecutor prove your guilt by proving each element of the charge being brought against you beyond a reasonable doubt. You give up your right to confront and cross-examine in court any witness that the prosecution intends to call against you. You'll give up your right to testify on your own behalf or subpoena witnesses to testify on your behalf. You'll give up your right to remain silent at trial and not have silence be used against you. Do you understand that? Anybody threatening you to give those rights up? Has there been any promises extended to you if you waive your rights and enter a guilty plea? Are you currently on probation or on parole? You understand that a guilty plea could result in a conviction that you may need to report to your employer, or you may need to place this conviction on a future job application. And a conviction of this kind could have impact on where you can travel or gain immigration status. Do you understand that? As to, and actually, it's going to be amended count 1, not added. Amended count 1 of police officer fleeing 4th degree, and amended count 2 of attempted police officer assaulting, resisting, obstructing. How do you plead? Factual basis, please.
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. King, back on March 18th of 2024, were you at an near a location of 812 Westmoreland Avenue?
Yes, ma'am.
And to the best of your knowledge, is that located in the city of Lansing, County of Bingham, state of Michigan?
Yes, ma'am.
And at that time, were you on a, I believe it was a motorcycle, is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And at that point, you, there was a police officer that was trying to pull you over?
Yes, ma'am.
And you tried to avoid having him pull you over, is that correct? And you knew that
Speak
it,
up, please. I need you to
Oh,
speak
yes,
up.
ma'am.
and you knew he was a police officer trying to pull you over?
Yes, ma'am.
And, okay, and this was on a public street open to the public, is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And you and we reviewed that this type of a crime, even though it's an attempted, is going to have driver's license impact. You understood that?
Yes, ma'am.
Right, thank you. And then on that same date, same place, did you attempt to resist or obstruct a police officer by not following directions?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, Your Honor. If there's any further questions from the court or the prosecutor.
Any questions from the prosecution?
No, Your Honor.
The court is satisfied with the factual basis. I'll accept your plea and find your plea to be made freely, voluntarily, and intelligently. This matter is set for sentencing June 20th, 9 o'clock in the morning. When you leave here today, you need to go down to the 5th floor, check in with our probation department so they can get you scheduled for a pre-sentence interview, okay? You may appear for your sentencing by Zoom, but you need to make sure you have a video that you're sitting upright and in a position and environment that's appropriate for court via Zoom. Otherwise, you need to appear in person, okay? You have any questions at this time? Any additional matters for the record?
No, Your Honor, thank you. Could I get that date and time again, Your Honor?
The 20th of June, 9 a.m.
Thank you, Your Honor. Nothing further.
All right.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. On the record, in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Sebastian McClure, file number 23-02873, council appearance.
Assistant Prosecutor Paige Petrowski on behalf of the people.
Good morning, Your Honor. Deidre James on behalf of Sebastian McClure, at defense table to my right.
Okay, how are you, Mr. McClure? Okay, today is the date that was set for preliminary examination. Are we continuing to exam?
No, Your Honor, it's my understanding that Mr. McClure will be waiving up to circuit court in reliance upon our offer.
Could you place the offer on the record?
Yes, our offer is for Mr. McClure to waive the circuit court is charged, and then at the first pretrial conference, plead guilty to carrying a concealed weapon and surrender the firearm. After he pleads guilty to the charge, the people would consent to HIDA, and this offer will close at the conclusion of the first circuit court pretrial.
Ms. James, that's complete and accurate.
Yes, it is, Your Honor.
Okay, you understand so that you have the right to have a preliminary examination in the circuit, in the district court? Excuse me?
Yes.
Okay, you understand the purpose of the preliminary examination? You have the right to require the prosecution put forth evidence to establish sufficient probable cause that a crime was committed and probable cause sufficient to charge you with the crime. You wish to unconditionally waive your exam?
Yes.
Anybody promising you anything to get you to waive your exam?
No.
Any threats being made to you to get you to waive your exam?
No.
I know the date April 17th, that's the date the circuit court gets the file from the district court. You do not need to appear in the court on that date, okay? You will not be arraigned in circuit court unless your attorney makes a motion for you to be rearranged in circuit court, okay? Bond was. Notice of bond. What's the sentence bond is? It was 1,000, sure. Bond at 1,000, surety will continue in all of the bond conditions. Any additional matters for the record?
Nothing from the people.
Nothing from defense. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Well,
On the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Wendell Aldridge, file number 24-00221. Appearance, please.
Assistant Prosecutor Paige Petrowski on behalf of the people.
Erin Robinson, Assistant Public Defender for Mr. Aldridge.
Okay, Mr. Aldridge, can you unmute your device, please? Let me do this. You have to unmute.
Okay, I just did that.
Okay, where are you not in court?
Well, I'm still up under like some conditions of being ill, and I tried to explain that to my attorney, and I also talked to I cannot remember her name, some lady from the courts, and she told me to email her, and she told me to make sure if I did Zoom, make sure that I sent her some paperwork from the hospital around about 2 or 3 to show that I do have this problem.
Did you send proof that you had COVID?
She told me to make sure. I told her that my people that's going to get the paperwork will be off of work around about 2, and around about 3, I will fax it back to the thing that I faxed to her yesterday. Not fax,
So
but email.
You have paperwork with you right now that indicates that you're currently positive for COVID?
No, I didn't never. I had some paperwork though, but I went back. I didn't call it again. This is my 3rd time.
Well, my question
They
is, do
said-
you have paperwork? My question is this, that do you have paperwork right now?
No,
That
ma'am.
evidences that you, so how are you going to send us something at 2 o'clock if you don't have anything that says you have COVID? Did you
Because
go test for COVID?
I'm gonna go. What I'm saying, Your Honor, that I'm gonna go up to the court, get a ride up to the courtroom, and get more paperwork.
I'm confused. Do you have
What I'm
COVID right now?
Yes, that's why. Yes,
Okay.
I'm sick.
And you're gonna ride up to the court later on at 2 o'clock with paperwork?
Well, no, I'm gonna have my people go get it. I'm gonna call the Sparrow Hospital and ask them, can they release my paperwork to my sister, my older sister,
Okay.
so I can send this paperwork over to the lady who
That's
told
not
me
gonna,
that I went.
Sparrow's not gonna release any paperwork because you called them. Did you go to, when did you go get tested?
About like a week ago, about a week and a half ago.
Then you don't have COVID right now because there's no requirement for you to quarantine for a week for COVID.
Well, I still feel sick.
Okay, well, you're gonna
Still
get a
have-
bench warrant for failure to appear. Any additional matters for today's record?
Nothing for this.
No, Your Honor.
Thank you. You're all set.
Okay. I think that's something.
You're a bench warrant with the remand too. Thank you.
Yep.
Counsel, did you get a copy of the email from your client?
No, Your Honor, I did not.
Oh, thank you for a copy of that, please. Okay, on the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Maurice Myers, file number 23-02984, counsel appearance.
Assistant Prosecutor Paige Petrowski on behalf of the people.
And Assistant Public Defender Sarah Donnelly on behalf of the defendant Maurice Myers, who is present and standing to my right.
How are you, Mr. Myers? I'm well, thank you. Today's the date and the time that was scheduled for a preliminary examination. How are we proceeding today?
The necessary witnesses failed to appear, so the people are unable to proceed with the preliminary examination today.
Counsel?
Yes, Your Honor. If they are unable to proceed, then the defense will be asking for a dismissal without prejudice.
Yeah, motion for dismissal without prejudice is granted. The people do have the right to reissue the charge against you if they do regain communication with the necessary witnesses and are ready to proceed. You understand that? Okay, do you have any questions for the court? I'll get you a copy of your dismissal in just a moment, okay? You can have a seat, sir. You see Mr. Milks today?
Yes.
Know where he is?
I don't like it.
All right, well, he's probably on the record somewhere. There was something going on down there, actually.
There was a huge accident at like intersection of John.
Is Marquise Evans here?
Yes, Your Honor.
On the record of the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Marquise Marcel Evans, file number 24-00591, counsel appearance.
Assistant Prosecutor Paige Petrowski on behalf of the people.
And thank you, Your Honor, Assistant Public Defender Aaron Schroeder on behalf of Mr. Evans, who is present saying my right.
How are you, Mr. Evans?
Right, how are you?
I'm well, thank you. Today's the date set for a preliminary examination. How are we proceeding, counsel?
It's my understanding that Mr. Evans would like to waive his right to a preliminary examination and would also unequivocally waive the right to preliminary examination and ask the case to be bound over to the circuit court.
You don't sound like that's what you said, huh? No?
Does your wife remember?
I guess I hadn't come out of the employee, he was just.
I'm sorry.
Could you go check one more time?
You looking for witness?
Yes.
They can come in the courtroom.
Okay.
I don't know why people won't sit in the courtroom anyways. Witnesses come in the courtroom.
Yeah, I was informed he was here, but then I was informed he had to put money in the meter and be right back, but I have not seen him.
I thought you made your face.
I'll email you a little more about it.
She's watching.
Oh, you may.
She said it, Liz.
Got it. Thought you meant she was like. Got it. Sounds good. Okay. Find your waiver to be freely and voluntarily made for bind over dates April 17th. So that's the date that this file is accepted by the circuit court. That's not a date you need to appear in circuit court unless for some reason your attorney wants you to be rearranged in circuit court, okay? Unless she files a motion to have you rearranged in circuit court, your next court date will be a pre-trial. We don't know what that date is yet. They'll notify her, okay?
Okay.
Has your address changed since the time you were arraigned? West Edgewood? Okay. Bond was set at 5,000 personal recognizance that will continue. Any additional matters for the record?
Nothing from the people, Your Honor.
What was that bind over date again, Your Honor?
April 17th.
April 17th, just so I can keep track of it. Thank you. Nothing further.
You're all set, sir.
We're gonna. Wait a minute.
Yeah, I'm gonna have him go for,
Yeah, let's have you, I haven't seen here real quick.
I'm gonna just speak to my victim real
Sounds
briefly.
good.
I just want, I don't want to.
He's headed to the elevator, yeah.
We're not running an exam today?
We are not, I guess we need a new date because it sounds as if one of the witnesses is not available. So we could start and come back, but I think it makes better sense, Judge, if we just do everything in one day.
Who are you telling? Because I can't stand the continuation.
I can't either. It drives me insane. So
I have too many of them right now.
no, I don't want to do that. I don't think any of us want to do that.
For what it's worth, I also don't like him, but.
Mr. Harvey.
One of your witnesses is not here?
Correct, one of my officers is on vacation.
And he's, Judge, for what it's worth, Mr. Harvey's already waived his 21 days, so that's not an issue either. Today was.
I think I found good cause. I didn't make him waive it yet.
Fair
Because it looks like, I think if we had an officer at a funeral,
Yeah.
and someone had a family medical emergency. Now there's a vacation.
It's vacation, and additionally, I was just informed this morning, by, the detective that that they just received the contents of the phone dump. So there's a significant amount of discovery that neither party has
Okay.
received or gone through yet.
Additional discovery as well, which means you're gonna have to review that.
Yes.
Okay, so we will go ahead and reset it. June 20th, 9:30.
Thank you, Judge.
No problem. We'll get you your notice to appear.
Thank you.
No.
I was
Welcome,
holding, I was standing in the way of your weekend.
welcome to courtroom 4.
It makes me feel better. Judge Palmer was holding me outside for at least an
Judge
hour.
Palmer.
No, Palmer was in here.
No, he wasn't.
I
He
sent
called me
Palmer
and
to
he said,
find
"No,
you.
Stay out there."
I sent Palmer to find you. Would you like to say that under oath?
What? No, I can't. I'm a drinker. Can't be placed under oath. Yeah.
Got it, okay.
Wait a minute, what?
Yep,
Who do you have there? Is that Ms. Brown?
it is Ms. Brown.
On the record, in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Alexis Brown, file number 20-01777, counsel appearance.
Assistant Prosecutor Paige Petrowski on behalf of the people.
And good morning, Your Honor. Stephen Mills on behalf of Ms. Brown. Ms. Brown is present and standing to my left at this time.
Oh, was this because we lost the file? or something? Sounds good. Today's the date and time that's set for a preliminary examination. How are we proceeding?
Thank you, Your Honor. At this time, there has been a misdemeanor offer that has been extended to my client. We would like to request an adjournment, waive the 21-day rule, Your Honor, and set this for a plea hearing. The primary reason is I'd like to speak, and I got permission from Ms. Petrowski to speak with a unit chief to see if my client can't get the prosecutor's diversion program in this matter, see if that's a possibility, because she is looking into the nursing field, and even with HIDA, sometimes that can create some complications. So it's just based on ongoing negotiations. In good faith, we'd like to set it for the plea here, Your Honor.
Place the offer on the record.
The current offer in this case is for Ms. Brown to plead to the misdemeanor charge of larceny 200 to 1,000 with HIDA, and you dismiss the uttering and publishing charge. But as Mr. Milk stated, there's been some discussion about further negotiations. But some of the things that we want to potentially do, I don't necessarily have the authority to do without permission from the unit chief. So.
How much time do you need to do that?
Your Honor, 2 weeks at most. I plan on getting in contact after today's hearing.
Oh, 1:30. April 19th at 1:30. Any additional matters for the record?
Nothing for the people.
Nothing from the defense. Thank you, Your Honor.
We'll get you a notice to appear, ma'am. That's for a plea though, right?
Yeah.
And then what are we doing with Christie?
Actually, Your Honor, maybe, are we off the record?
Sure. Supposed to do some treatment. I think I sent this in the 365 days, told him he had to do treatment, and then upon successful completion of treatment, I would convert the remaining balance of the 365 to probation. He A, failed to do the treatment, B, never reported to probation. So he's serving the full 365.
He is serving the full 365. Okay. And it's going to be a plea, Your Honor, and the plea offers a 90-day misdemeanor. I'd ask if we can consider just going to immediate sentencing, because they're getting eaten up. In fact, he's serving until November. Okay. So that's all I want to bring to the court's attention.
Sounds good to me.
Okay.
And yeah, no objection to immediate sentencing.
Is there a victim?
No, the victim is a bank in
bank?
this instance, and there was no restitution or anything.
And it's a bank.
And it's, well, I mean,
So
businesses don't count, like.
So you give a man a gun, you can rob a bank. Give a man a bank, you can rob the world. Yeah, that's right. Where's my soapbox, people?
oh, boy.
I don't know why you put up with me.
We gotta get Mr. Milks out of here.
Before you walk, I said you're the only thing standing in between judge and
and the weekend, and I think he said something about the Patriots being garbage.
Do you see, these are the
whoa,
lies.
whoa, whoa.
These are the lies that I.
No,
warned
you
about,
said
guys.
that he had you tied up outside all this for an
Exactly.
hour when he
Yeah.
was in here.
Yeah, because he had, that's.
Exactly,
Yeah.
Judge. You
Sit down. You sit
So I don't know,
down.
your credibility is questionable for me at
Okay,
this point.
at this point, both of our credibility should be shot, okay, so I can't believe any of us.
No, that's the comment about the New England Patriots sounds
No,
pretty accurate for you.
No, there was a moment of insanity. You
I
can't-
think that
you
we
can't-
had to get
I don't-
some defense counsel
I don't.
before. Was it Mr. Kuntz?
I don't
That
remember.
represents you? Who had-
Yes, I did try to hire him. That is accurate.
Yeah, yeah, so be mindful.
That's,
Be my.
do we?
It's the two sheets, yeah, it's the rights and then the signings on the second.
The
Everyone-
scale thought you should have 2 forms instead of 1.
Great.
Who needs trees?
Are you going back to the office after this?
Yeah, I'm not taking your ass.
We should probably go to Starbucks.
Probably about right. Yeah, you.
Let me go see if there's anybody else.
You've been so helpful so far.
I said pack code.
Oh.
I swear to God, every time I fill out these sheets, it's like an Escher painting. It's just a nightmare. Truly, I don't think I filled one out like correctly once. Mhm. It's a bad sign when Joe has to tilt the paper like.
Oh, no,
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you.
On the record, in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Matthew Christie in file number 24-00809. Appearance for the record.
Assistant Prosecutor Paige Kowski on behalf of the people.
And good morning, Your Honor. Stephen Mills on behalf of Matthew Christie. Mr. Christie is present and staying to my right at this time.
How are you, Mr. Christie? Okay, today's the date that's set for a preliminary examination. My understanding, according to this plea sheet, is that the people have offered you to plead guilty to a amended count one of breaking and entering illegal entry without owner's permission, and they would have no objection to immediate sentencing. Is that your understanding of your offer? Do you want to accept that offer?
Yes.
Raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're going to give is the truth and the whole truth under penalty of perjury?
Yes.
Okay. I do have an advice of rights. There's a second page, which is the signature page. Is that your signature?
Yes.
Did you read these rights?
Yes.
You understand these rights?
Yes.
And you're willing to give all of those rights up today?
Yes.
So you have the right in this matter to the presumption of innocence. So you're innocent until proven guilty. You understand that?
Yes.
You have the right to require the prosecutor prove your guilt by going to a jury trial and having the prosecutor prove each element of the charge beyond a reasonable doubt at your jury trial.
Yes.
You have the right to see, hear, or question any other witnesses the prosecution intends to call against you.
Yes.
You have the right to remain silent, not have silence be used against you, or you can waive your silence and testify on your own behalf. You have the right to have witnesses subpoenaed to testify on your behalf or present evidence that you believe show a defense to the charge being brought against you.
Yes.
Anybody threatening you, need you to give up all of those rights?
No.
Promises being made to you if you enter a guilty plea to the amended count of breaking and entering.
No.
You're not on probation at this time, correct?
Leave that is correct.
And you don't have any other matters pending, correct? I know you're serving a sentence. I'm not talking about that.
Correct.
Okay. You understand that this conviction is one that you may need to report to a future employer.
Yes.
This conviction could have impact on where you can travel on vacation or where you can get immigration status if you wanted to move to Canada or something. You understand that?
Yes.
Anybody threatening you again to plead?
No.
Okay, as to the added count 2 of breaking and entering illegal entry without owner's permission, amended count, that is, breaking and entering illegal entry without owner's permission, how do you plead?
Guilty.
Factual basis, please.
Thank you, Your Honor. First, if I may, sir, you and I did discuss your case on several different occasions even prior to today, as well as today. Is that correct?
Yes.
And we've also discussed some mental health issues that you've had in the past. Is that correct?
Yes.
While we were discussing, you understood what my role is in your representation. Is that correct?
Yes.
And you understand the judge is here essentially to call balls and strikes on the case, and as you indicated earlier, to sentence you. Is that also correct?
Yes.
And you understand who is the president currently?
Biden.
And you feel well oriented as the time and place right now. Is that also true?
Yes.
And you also had an opportunity to ask me questions if you had any, and I've answered those questions for you. Is that fair to say?
Yes.
Okay, so sir, as we talked about earlier, I'm going to ask you some questions just related to this offense here, okay? On or about March 20th, 2024, were you in the location of 101 North Washington Square in Lansing, Ingham County?
Yes.
And that is a Comerica Bank, is that correct?
Yes.
And you did enter that building on Washington Square, is that correct?
Yes.
And you would agree that it was about 1 o'clock in the morning when you entered that facility, is that fair?
Roughly, yeah.
Roughly. Fair to say that the bank was not open at the time that you actually entered into the Comerica Bank?
Yes.
While you were inside the bank, did you have permission to be there at that time?
No.
In order to get into that bank, you did have to actually go through a door, is that correct?
Correct.
You had to open the door
Yes.
and you walked through that door to get into the bank, is that
Yes.
correct? Your Honor, if that would suffice.
Any questions?
No, Your Honor.
The court is satisfied with the factual basis. I'll accept your plea and I find your plea to be made freely, voluntarily, and intelligently. There was no objection to immediate sentencing. There's no restitution in this matter. You are already serving a sentence on file number 23-00612. So the court will sentence you in this round to 93 days in Ingham County Jail that you'll serve at the same time as the other sentence, okay? Do you have any questions for the court? Any additional matters for the record?
Just if I may, Your Honor, I believe this is actually a 90-day misdemeanor. So just so that the record's accurate, I just wouldn't want to sentence him to.
90 days, that's. You believe it's a 90-day or is it a 90?
Oh, it is a 90-day.
Okay, thank you.
Sorry.
Okay, 90 days. In the future, you can just put that on here. 90 days, Ingham County Jail, which will serve at the same time as your other sentence, okay?
Right.
Any additional matters for the record, counsel?
Nothing for the people.
He's not getting credit, I assume, because he is serving that other sentence right now. I know it's discretionary for the court. Just
Why would you get credit on this one?
that's what I'm saying. Is that
It's
he's not getting credit.
it's semantics.
Very good.
He's gonna be in jail until November, I believe.
I believe that's correct, yes.
November 6th, what the system's saying.
I'm sorry?
November 6th, what the system's saying. I asked the deputy.
You'll be done with this sentence before you're done with the other sentence.
Yeah, and I believe he was sentenced on the other matter, the court previously sentenced on even before this came about. Is that my understanding, Your Honor?
I'm sorry?
Was he sentenced on the other
He
matter?
was sentenced on the other one before this even came about. I think it was September. He was supposed to do 365 days. He was released to do a treatment. He failed to complete the treatment. The order of the court was that he would do 365 days if he complete treatment that the court would convert the balance to probation. He did not complete the treatment and then he did not report to probation. So I think he was probably released in November to treatment. I'm not sure, or September to treatment. I can't be sure, but nonetheless, I think he definitely has more than 90 days worth of time to serve on the other matter that he's serving a sentence on.
Nothing further, Your Honor. Thank you very much for the explanation. Appreciate it.
No problem. You're all set for today, and this is his copy.